Welcome to the program. I'm Larry Elder. Holiday season is here, and I'm proud to bring you one of the best holiday gifts you will ever get this year. That's right, for the first time on the Larry Elder Show, I'm hosting a holiday giveaway, and not just any giveaway. These gift boxes are prepared and signed by yours truly, the great Eldersky. So you definitely do not want to miss this. Simply go to winlarry.com to join the giveaway. And do not wait. I will announce 3 winners live on the Larry Elder Show on Epic TV on December the 8th. Again, go to winlarry.com to join the giveaway. I wish you the best of luck. Now, I know you love the show, so be sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe. And by the way, we have been demonetized by YouTube. I don't know why. Maybe something I said about COVID, maybe something I said about 2020 election. I don't know why. But as a result, we have been demonetized. So you can throw a little something in the tip jar and help us out if you want. Just push that donate button. And make sure you click on the description below, because you'll be able to get on our mailing list and make sure you don't miss any of our monologues. Okay? Now, here's what civil rights leader Rashad Robinson, president of a group called Color of Change, said after meeting with Elon Musk, during which time these, quote, civil rights leaders discussed their concern that Musk would not curb hate speech. Robinson tweeted, quote, "Taking the necessary actions to stop hate speech on Twitter is not rocket science, but failing to do so will put human lives at risk and further unravel our democracy." Oh my goodness. Robinson also said this: misinformation, disinformation, hateful rhetoric, online harassment, and other results of an almost entirely unregulated tech sector are not just abstract principles or debates. They are matters of life and death, safety and harm, freedom and oppression. We will continue to hold Musk accountable to the evidence of Twitter's negative impact on Black people and our freedoms, even as his many cheerleaders try to deny them. Oh my God, hide the women and children. And NAACP President Derek Johnson warned, quote, "Any content or account promoting election denial and other harmful lies about election results cannot be allowed to exist on his platform. As long as hate, misinformation, and disinformation spread across Twitter, the bird cannot be free." Sigh. Do we have to do this again? I guess so. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Democrat election deniers.
You can run the best campaign. You can even become the nominee. And you can have the election stolen from you.
How can you win with Russian interference, though?
That's the real
what I'm
thing.
scared about in 2020.
But rightly.
Because I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win. So how do you fight against that in 2020?
You are absolutely right.
He's an illegitimate president in my mind.
Would you be my vice presidential candidate? Folks, look, I absolutely agree.
Trump didn't actually win the election in 2016. He lost the election, and he was put into office because the Russians interfered.
Trump knows he's an illegitimate president.
The president-elect, although legally elected, is not legitimate.
I don't see this president-elect as a legitimate president.
You said you believe that Russia's interference altered the outcome of the election.
I do. We have a president who, if in fact it is proven, has been assisted by the Russians and may in fact not be a legitimate president.
The one thing that Trump is fearful of when it comes to his being president is that finally we will see how illegitimate his victory actually was.
I have an objection.
I object to the 15 votes from the state of North Carolina. I object because people are horrified.
He's an illegitimate president.
Do you believe Trump is a legitimate president?
What I believe is that there's no question that the outcome of this election was affected by the Russian interference.
There absolutely is a cloud of illegitimacy.
So that legitimacy is in question, yes. So that was a very tainted election. And in that sense, it's illegitimate.
Why do you think the president is going to such great lengths to essentially prove that he beat you?
Because he knows he didn't. He knows he's an illegitimate president.
Stolen emails, stolen drone, stolen election. Welcome to the world of unprecedented Trump.
So do you believe President Trump is an illegitimate president?
Based on what I just said, which I can't retract.
And Stacey Abrams, who has denied her election for over 2 years, denied that she denied it.
So this is your second run against incumbent Brian Kemp for governor, and polls show a tight race, especially the poll this morning. Now, when you lost in 2018, you didn't traditionally concede, which I appreciated, because you cited voter suppression. Are you confident that this will be a free and fair election and not a repeat performance of what happened before?
So I appreciate the question and the framing. I have never denied that I lost. I don't live in the governor's mansion. I would have noticed.
I have never denied that I lost. I don't live in the governor's mansion. I would have noticed. Here's Ms. Abrams.
And despite the final tally and the inauguration and the situation we find ourselves in, I do have one very affirmative statement to make. We won.
Without voter suppression, Stacey Abrams would be the governor of Georgia. Andrew Gillum is the governor of Florida.
You refused to concede and say that you lost. Do you stand by that decision today?
Absolutely. The election was not fair. The process was not fair.
If Stacey Abrams doesn't win in Georgia, they stole it. It's clear. It's clear.
I think that Stacey Abrams' election is being stolen from her.
It was not a free and fair election.
Brian Kemp stole the gubernatorial election from Georgians and Stacey Abrams.
But will I say that this election was not tainted, was not a disinvestment and a disenfranchisement of thousands of voters? I will not say that.
So here's the deal. Republicans who question the integrity of elections are called election deniers. Democrats who question the integrity of elections are called Democrats. I call them election deniers.
Mr. Markham, are you here in connection with the Watergate burglary? I'm not here.
And that's the elder statement. I'll be right back. Critics predicted the demise of Twitter after Elon Musk took it over. And welcome back to Babylon Bee, Kathy Griffin, and you know who.
Donald Trump's Twitter account restored tonight, nearly 2 years after the former president was suspended due to the risk of further incitement of violence in the wake of the January 6th attack. The ban, once intended to be permanent, reversed by new Twitter owner Elon Musk, who polled users on whether Mr. Trump should be allowed back. Writing after 51.8% voted in favor, the people have spoken. Trump will be reinstated.
Now, some critics said Elon Musk's decisions mean the demise of Twitter.
You had predicted earlier that Twitter could collapse. We've seen thousands of employees either get fired or walk off the job. Do you stand by that?
Well, Twitter will survive, and even if it doesn't, let's keep in mind, it's not a national treasure. We would all be just fine if Twitter went away. But I think when you see this sort of wholesale firing and the way in which he's gone about firing that creates this type of resentment, I easily see the site going down.
But Elon Musk points out that Twitter has never been more popular. Check out this graph. More people than ever on Twitter after Elon Musk took it over and was allowing hate speech. In other words, now what?